Child, when word got out that Tia Mowry had a new reality show in the works, I think we expected to hear her talk about Cory and life after divorce, but that trailer she released showed something very different, and it's crazy to think that her and her sister, her twin sister Tamera, are no longer close or on speaking terms, and now people are bashing Tia as the reason for the conflict between the sisters.
I've always wanted the family dynamic of having a mom and a dad in one household. And when you're dropping your kids off, you actually visually see how that is no longer.
We're about to go to Daddy's house now. Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce. It's times like this when I feel and wish that my sister and I were still close and I could, pick up the phone and call her. But that's just not where we are right now.
Now, Tia has always been the favorite twin in the eyes of the public, and Tamera was poked fun at for being the quote-unquote white sister, especially when she married her husband, who, by the way, is a white guy. But Tamera had enough of being the punching bag, and she's now revealing Tia's true colors. Get this, the sisters are no longer on speaking terms, not even on the phone. And who knows when the last time is that they actually saw each other. How can you be beefing this hard with someone you literally shared a room with, who has your whole face? People have been sensing that something was off when Tamera responded like this to a reporter when she was asked whether or not she would be on the show.
Tia's returning to reality TV.
I know. I didn't know until I found out with the rest of the world.
Any chance we'll see you on there?
She didn't ask me. She didn't, so I take that as... Shot. No.
You're like, then now we're good.
No, she's like, this is my story, right. And I can only respect that.
Tia and Tamera grew up right before our eyes and built their brand on marketing themselves as a package deal since they are twins. So when Tamera said that on camera, people came to defend their relationship, suggesting that it's normal for families, even twins, to disagree with each other once in a while, and that Tamera didn't say anything mean when implying that they weren't close. But child, this trailer that Tia dropped really put the nail in the coffin, and it's crazy to believe that their relationship has appeared to have deteriorated to this degree. And I know some of y'all are gonna say it ain't that bad, but if you have to come out with a show saying that there's a problem with your twin instead of picking up the phone to call her or even get on a plane to pay her a visit, then something is definitely wrong. But I'd be lying if I said that there weren't signs that the two of them weren't as close as they used to be, and it really looks like it has a lot to do with how Tia behaves. So check this. Tamera launched her book, a memoir about life, wine, and cookies, on October 4th, 2022, and hours later, Tia posted about her divorce. When I saw this, I was like, that's interesting. But you know what? I thought that Tia and Cory were divorcing because he had done something serious, and Tamera was probably okay with sharing the spotlight. But no, their divorce wasn't anything serious. They had just grown apart.
Gonna be getting a divorce.
Yes.
Does like a half of your heart break for her?
I support her.
Yeah.
So, whatever she wants, the Mowrys have her back. I love her dearly. She is strong. But I know right now she just kind of wants to, just process it all, take it all in, and, be a little private about that.
Yeah.
And, as a sister, I'm just gonna respect that.
Totally, of course.
And regardless of what y'all say, what Tia did was a super selfish thing to do. And now that we know that her relationship with Cory was merely a curriculum that she was eager to graduate from, Tia should have really let her sister have this moment, because a divorce announcement isn't something that you have to rush to make. Unless she was trying to beat the tabloids, but we don't have any proof of that. She completely stole Tamera's shine from what was supposed to be her solitary moment. And when Tamera was on her press run for the book, everyone was asking her about Tia and the divorce. But Tia did what was best for Tia and didn't care about how it would affect the people closest to her. And when you look back at their reality show, you couldn't find twins that seemed more different than these two. They had different ways of communicating and very different belief systems and family dynamics.
MC, you're selfish.
You are.
Crying. How am I selfish? Because you just don't get it. You don't get it right now. So you're this upset about it. The fact that I have to explain to you why I was upset because you were late.
You're saying that I'm selfish.
Yes. The thing is you don't care. You think about yourself. How am I thinking about myself?
Tamera didn't even make Tia the godmother of her children because she knew how different she and her sister were when it came to things like discipline and parenting styles. So now people are taking guesses and even watching their former reality show just to see where the issue started. But what's worse is that people are now starting to pick sides. Some are even blaming Tamera's husband because he is allegedly a racist and a MAGA supporter.
Old white man's whore. The new one was.
God, Tamera.
No, yeah. Back in the day, you cost $300, but now you're giving it to him for free. Like, stuff that.
Quote, someone said one is white while the other is black. I was like, what? End quote. Quote, Tamera thinks she's better than Tia and her whole family. You can tell she's distant from them. End quote. Quote, didn't Tamera marry some dude that works for Fox News and says out-of-pocket stuff? This isn't a surprise to me. End quote. And baby, Tamera is not happy about all of this negativity people are throwing at her when she didn't even do anything wrong. Tia and Tamera are on completely different paths. Tia's living in Southern California, Hollywood, and always working and booking gigs, while Tamera is more low-key and living in Napa, and she seems very happy with her life. She pops up once in a while on the Hallmark Channel, but spends most of her time with her family and works with her husband at his winery business. She ain't out here bothering nobody, and according to media outlets, Tamera feels betrayed that Tia is out here talking about her and using her name for press and attention, even when she wasn't even invited to appear on Tia's new reality show. Tamera is focused on protecting her marriage and her family, and she isn't gonna let anyone change that, not even her twin sister. Now, Tia tried to say something about the situation, and a source came out and said that they were all out here misreading what Tia said. Now, whenever a quote-unquote source is coming out to talk, just know that that's the PR machine at work. The source said, quote, the sisters are still close in their relationship. The show was referring to closeness in terms of proximity, as Tamera lives in Napa and Tia lives in Los Angeles, end quote. But no, we didn't misunderstand or misread anything, because that ain't what Tia said. She said she can't pick up her phone and call her sister anymore, which tells us that they have some serious issues in their relationship that are significant enough that Tia did not feel comfortable or vulnerable to talk to her sister, especially when she's going through a rough time right now. And after this PR move, people are starting to think that Tia was the problem all along. Quote, like, I can tell y'all didn't watch Tia and Tamera's last show. Tia was mean and low-key a bully to Tamera, and even when Tamera expressed how certain things hurt her feelings, Tia would double down and go even further. Tamera is choosing peace, and I ain't mad, end quote. Quote, Tia graduated from marriage and got a degree in drama, end quote. Quote, Tamera has never been publicly mean towards Tia. She consistently loves on her. Tia, on the other hand, took jabs at Tamera on their reality show, plays blind to public negativity to Tamera, and now says this knowing that it'll add more negativity. Tia is the problem, end quote. You know, the trailer did exactly what Tia wanted because it got us talking, even though it's at Tamera's expense. And I'll definitely be tuning in to see what happens to their relationship and what's so bad that these twin sisters ain't even talking to each other. But what do you guys think? And will you be tuning in when the show premieres? Let's talk in the comments and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more videos. I'll see you in the next one.